You only call me on the weekends when you're out and about, only chasing highs.
This tabletop I had cut years ago in West Los Angeles, and I decided I wanted to sand it and use it again. I will be placing the painted wooden top here on top of this table base, and then I'll put the glass on top of it. The set was a rustic color, and I painted the chairs a matte black a while ago. The table base I did not do yet, but you really can't tell the difference. At least I can't. And who cares? You know, maybe one day I'll get down there and attempt to paint it. And then maybe not. And these cushions, which I reupholstered the chairs, it was a plum velvet. And possibly one day, if I get bored of it, I can always change it, you know, back to the plum color or reupholster with a different type of fabric. As I mentioned before, I'm using the Sherwin iron ore. And this tabletop, I used some of that veneer banding and I ironed it around for the trim around the edge of it. So I'm going to let that first coat dry, and then I'm going to come back with maybe 2 or 3 more coats. My original plan when I decided I wanted to rehab this tabletop, I actually sanded it down with the intentions of staining it. But then I changed my mind and I decided to go ahead and just paint it black. One of my favorite interior design colors. Since I already had the paint out, I decided to take these IKEA lac shelves that was in my bedroom and paint them black as well. Then all of a sudden I got this idea that I wanted to put them on in the dining room area on the wall. So I ended up putting 2 in the bedroom and 1 in the dining room. But that might change because that's what I do. I'm always changing my mind or doing something. As you can see here, I decided to draw a line to measure out exactly with my level exactly where I want to put this shelf. And what I'm doing here now is taking the blue tape, as you can see, and I'm putting it from one end to the other end. And that way I'll know exactly the length of this shelf, the width of this shelf, and then I punch the holes and put the blue tape on the wall, line it up with that line on the wall, and that way I'll know exactly where to put my nails. As you can see, it's up, it's leveled, and please ignore that screw up there. That screw was there because I had my giant spoon and fork hanging. I decided I'm not going to remove that just yet. I'll put something on the shelf that will kind of camouflage that temporarily, because I think I might want to add another shelf, but I'd have to order it, or I'm just going to take them down in the bedroom and put them there. I would love to one day cut those little swirly cues underneath the legs off. Chop them off, or sawzall them, or however they cut them off. I'm now on my favorite store, Amazon, looking for a rug to put under here, a round rug. I'm looking for something that might be 4 feet round or 5 feet round. I could even go up to 6, but if I go up to 6, that means I'll have to move that and that and that for this area. And I'm not necessarily looking for a rug for the chairs to sit on it as well, just for this bottom part to sit on mainly, but still about this, maybe about the width of the tabletop. I've looked through tons and tons of rugs. I've been looking through tons and tons of rugs. I'm getting tired of looking. And I've seen some really nice ones that won't clash, but I don't want to pay a lot of money for it either, because I don't want something that food is going to drop on and mess up. So I'm going to get something inexpensive for like no more than $60 perhaps. This is the rug I ended up choosing. It should be here on Sunday. It's machine washable, so if I don't like it the way it looks, I'll put it somewhere else in the house. And there it is. The beige in the rug matches the curtains perfectly. It still needs to be straightened out a little bit, but that's okay. And the table legs need to be centered better around the circle of the rug. But for now, this is the way I'm going to leave it. Let it settle in. Vacuum, and then one day we'll straighten it out. Hope you enjoyed this video.